I was not born. I was unleashed. A tiny seed carried by a bird's beak, dropped not into forest soil, but into the crevice of a stone temple. That is where I began. Fragile, small, harmless. So they thought. But I am Banyan, and Banyan does not stay small for long. The people below prayed to their gods, never noticing that above them, in the cracks of the sacred roof, something green was watching. My roots crept downward like whispers, like veins searching for flesh. At first, they were thin, threads of silence, but the stone could not hold me forever. I drink patience as others drink water. Stone cracked. The gods inside their temple shivered as my roots split their walls. The worshippers came with knives, cutting me back, but they did not understand. Every cut was not my death. It was my invitation to grow stronger. The more they wounded me, the deeper I reached. Years passed, and the temple was mine. My roots strangled its columns. My arms spread across its roof. I swallowed the gods, and their temple became my body. Do you know what it feels like to eat a city, to wear stone as skin, to drink from wells meant for humans, to stretch your arms across streets until no sunlight dares to enter? I do. I do not grow like other trees. I fall downward. My roots pierce roofs, walls, windows. What looks like a branch above becomes a pillar below, until I am not one tree, but 1,000. A forest born from a single seed. A kingdom with no king but me. The people feared me then. They called me immortal. They called me demon. They called me sacred. It does not matter which name they used. All names mean the same thing. I had won. But you must understand something about me. I am not kind. I do not give without taking. Yes, I give shade, but in that shade no light survives. Yes, I give air, but I choke the houses I cling to. Yes, I give shelter, but only to those who crawl in darkness. Snakes, bats, shadows. I am Banyan. My gift is never free. When I spread, I do not stop. My roots break wells, sucking the last drop of water from the earth. My arms spread over fields, swallowing harvests. People moved their homes, thinking they could escape me, but I followed. Each seed that fell upon their walls carried me into their very hearts. At night, when the city sleeps, I listen. I hear the bones beneath the ground. I hear the wells sigh as they dry. I hear footsteps vanish in my shade, and I feed. There are stories whispered among them, that children who wander too close to me disappear. that in my aerial roots some hear voices, that those who sleep beneath me never wake. Do you think these are only stories? No, my shade is not silence. My shade is hunger. One city after another I have ruled, sometimes with patience, centuries long, sometimes with violence, splitting walls and strangling homes in a single lifetime. I do not conquer with armies, I conquer with roots. I do not kill with swords, I kill with time. Empires have risen and fallen beneath me. I have watched kings crowned and kings beheaded. Their palaces crumble, but I remain. Their blood seeps into the soil, and I drink it. Do you know what fear tastes like? Sweet, sharp, lingering like rain on dry earth. I have fed on fear for hundreds of years. I know when a city is mine, not by the spread of my branches, but by the silence of its people. When they no longer dare cut me, when they no longer build against me, whether in reverence or in terror, then I know I am ruler. But I am not finished. Cities grow, but so do I. Asphalt, concrete, iron. They think these things can resist me. No, I pierce concrete. I split highways. I drink from pipes that once belonged to men. I crawl into their houses, into their dreams. And when I enter, they cannot push me out. Have you seen an abandoned house where roots crawl through windows, where walls are torn apart by trunks, where branches burst through ceilings? That is my mark. That is my throne. Humans build, and I unbuild. They think they shape the city, but I shape its bones. And there is more. I do not only grow in silence. I remember. Each wall I have split, each life I have swallowed, each whisper carried in the dark, they live in me. My roots are veins of memory. When the wind moves through my branches, it does not sound like leaves. It sounds like voices. The voices of the city, trapped, murmuring, begging. Some call it wind. But you who listen now, you know better. Listen closely. Can you hear them? The voices tangled in me? They are not gone. They are part of me. Once, a man tried to burn me. He brought fire, thinking flames would end me. The fire rose. Yes, it scorched my arms, blackened my bark. But fire feeds me too. The ash sank into my roots, rich and thick. Where he thought I would die, I only grew more. His house, his body, his memory, all became nourishment. You cannot kill me. Not with fire, not with blades, not with time. I am not one tree. I am 1,000. I am not one place. I am everywhere. My seeds ride on birds, on wind, on your very breath. Even as you listen, perhaps one of me has landed near you. Perhaps it waits, patient, watching. Cities fall, people fall, stone crumbles. But I spread. I am the shadow that grows longer. I am the crack that splits your walls. I am the silence that thickens when you walk beneath me. I am the Banyan, and I do not grow, I rule.